Three 13-year-old boys are locked inside a dark second-floor bathroom. They've already called the police. They are dead silent. The doorknob is slowly turning as someone tries to force their way in. But the primary threat is already waiting outside the glass. On the other side of the second-story window, a man with a terrifying smile is looking back. There is no roof beneath this window. There is no balcony and no ledge. It is a sheer drop down to the driveway, yet he is floating there in the dark, raising a single finger and pointing directly at the moving doorknob. This confrontation at the window is the final link in a chain of events that started earlier that night. To understand why three teenagers are trapped between a turning doorknob and a man in midair, we have to look at how their secure environment was first breached. In the summer of 2011, 13-year-old Evan Mercer's parents are out of town. Evan and two friends, Noah and Caleb, are spending the weekend alone in the family's old home in Blackwood Falls, New York. The boys have the house locked down. Every exterior door is deadbolted and every window is sealed. They are operating under the assumption that they are the only people inside the property. At 11:36 p.m., Evan goes to the kitchen for a drink. The kitchen window offers a view of the side of the house and the second-floor bedroom windows. As Evan looks up, he sees the curtains in his own room part. A human silhouette is standing there, completely still, watching the backyard. Evan confirms his friends are still on the downstairs couch. Because the house is locked from the inside, the figure in the window suggests an intruder has already bypassed the perimeter and is now moving freely through the upstairs. The three boys slowly climb the dark staircase to investigate. The hallway is silent until they reach Evan's bedroom door. From inside the room, a single floorboard creaks. They push the door open to find the room empty. The bed is untouched and the window is shut. However, the closet door is ajar. Inside, they find a dusty, oversized jacket that does not belong to Evan or his parents. On the floor of the closet, a set of fresh, bare footprints is visible in the dust. The prints lead from the back of the closet towards the bedroom door, stopping halfway. Someone was physically standing in the center of the room just seconds ago. A loud bang echoes from the first floor, drawing the boys' attention to the stairs. But then a man's voice whispers from inside the bedroom, warning them, "Don't go downstairs." By creating noise below and speaking from the shadows above, the intruder hurts the boys towards the only available room with a lock. They retreat into the bathroom and barricade themselves inside. From inside the bathroom, Evan calls 911. This is the moment the boys see the man smiling through the second-story glass, pointing at the doorknob as it begins to turn. The tension breaks when police sirens flood the neighborhood. As officers storm the house, the doorknob stops moving and the figure outside the window vanishes. A search of the attic reveals a logical culprit. Police find a disheveled man hiding in a crawl space. He had been living in the house for days, surrounded by blankets and food wrappers. As the man is led away in handcuffs, he stops in front of Evan. He doesn't apologize for the break-in. Instead, he whispers, "I wasn't watching you. I was watching what was standing behind you." The police have their suspect, but his statement suggests the investigation is incomplete. If the squatter was only an observer in an attic, it means the figure the boy saw moving in the bedroom was someone or something else. This wireframe models the Mercer house. The bathroom window is 20 feet above the driveway, with no ledge. Forensics complicate things. Squatter fingerprints cover the bedroom doors, but the exterior bathroom glass is completely clean. Furthermore, that window was sealed shut from the inside. Inside the intruder's backpack, police find a digital camera. It contains a series of photos taken from across the street over several nights. The photographs all focus on the same location, Evan's bedroom window. In every frame, a tall, dark silhouette is visible behind the curtain, even on nights when the house was supposedly empty. The final photo was taken the night of the arrest. It shows Evan, Noah, and Caleb in the bedroom, with a fourth, unnaturally tall figure standing directly behind Evan. But records show the boys were still downstairs when that photo was captured. These images align with the squatter's claim. He spent his nights watching the house to document an entity that was already inside, one that had been stalking the boys from the shadows. In Evan's closet, police find physical damage. The words, "Let me out," have been scratched repeatedly into the wood. Neither the boys nor the squatter admit to doing it. At 12:13 a.m., Evan returns to his room to gather his things. In the silence, a voice whispers his name from the back of the empty closet. Evan looks at the window. The curtains pull back on their own. The glass reflects a pale, thin figure looming over his shoulder. Evan runs for the door. Just before he reaches the hallway, an elongated hand with thin fingers wraps around the edge of the doorframe. The hallway lights flash on as Evan's father enters the room, and the hand instantly disappears. Police later discovered real estate photos of the house taken months before the Mercer family moved in. In the background of those empty rooms, the same dark figure is standing in the upstairs window. Years after the house was demolished, an adult Evan received a photograph in the mail showing the old house at night with the silhouette inside. On the back, a handwritten note read, "You were never the one it wanted." The physical house is gone, but the presence remains. Evan still avoids dark windows at night. He knows that while the police caught the man in the attic, the thing the man was watching was never truly gone.